There's often the assumption that sustainability sort of comes at a very heavy cost, or that we cannot afford to go green. But let me ask you something. What's the fastest growing economy in Europe right now? Sweden. Sweden is the fastest growing economy in all of Europe right now. And I tell you, Sweden is not a country that has lax environmental laws. So I just want to mention that. Or I also want to mention London. London, back in 2003, initiated a congestion charge. And people were up in arms and said, this is going to cost business a lot, business is going to suffer. And now, with the benefit of hindsight, we know that it neither had a positive effect on business, but it also didn't have a negative effect on business. The data shows that the effect on business activity was neutral. But, of course, what it has meant is through people using more public transport, a lot of money coming in to public authorities, all of which has been reinvested in public transport. And of course, I won't even mention sort of the improved quality of life and lower pollution. So that's on the congestion charge. I want to mention another example from Europe, which I find very inspiring. And that is the region of Navarra in Spain, in northern Spain. We've all heard about the unbelievable Spanish unemployment problem. Spain has an unemployment rate of over 20%. In Navarra, it's only 11%. And that is virtually exclusively attributed to its global leadership in renewable energy. Now, last year, over 81% of Navarra's electricity came from renewables. It's astonishing, 81%. And this small region, this is a tiny region in the north of Spain, sells 17% of the world's wind turbines. But again, let's not only focus on Europe, let's also look at other places. And here I want to mention China. China, ladies and gentlemen, is rapidly becoming a global leader for a resource-efficient, low-carbon economy, believe it or not. On energy efficiency, China has just met its target to cut the amount of energy produced per unit of GDP growth by 20% between 2006 and 2010. In 2010, 1 out of 2 windmills installed worldwide was installed in China, 1 out of 2. And 4 of the 7 emerging industries in China's new 5-year plan is relate to the low-carbon future. China is doing a lot in this area. So I just want to say, to me, this whole drive towards a sustainable future is as important. It's like a second industrial revolution.
Dan een Amsterdammer te zijn.